Chapter 1. Althea Pais had gone to everybody's refuge at the end of a horrible day. The bar. What she needed was a stiff drink. The first snow of the season had blanketed the city, and she'd skidded smoothly on the corner of 4th Avenue, despite her sneakers' promise of extra grip, and landed on her butt. She stayed flat on the sidewalk, unable to feel her feet in the bitter cold. Not a single hand to help her up. Welcome to New York, baby. No cute guy to offer her assistance. It didn't happen like in the movies. Despite it all, she loved this city. Even as she walked to Muldoon's pub, she couldn't hate this place. When she'd gone for a poster presentation to Ohio, she'd actually felt homesick. New York was home since she moved here a year ago, especially at Christmas time. It was the best place to be. Streets decked with lights, doors displaying festive wreaths, snowmen in the yards, and the smell of cinnamon and apples filling the air. And the Big Apple always welcomed Christmas early, well before Halloween. The premature snow this year just made it more magical. New York and its brownstones, dead trees and narrow streets, all virginal white and quiet. It took her breath away. Her butt was sore, however. She knew she'd have a large bruise there from her fall. With each step, every extended motion of her leg made her wince in pain. It soured her mood. The soft cove lights at Muldoon's pub relaxed her, while the southern tunes of Some Guy's Wife Leaving Him played quietly in the background. The smell of cigarette smoke made her raise an eyebrow. Hey, maybe passively smoking would relax her frayed nerves. Settling down on a bar stool, the bartender handed Althea her usual Christmas drink, a snowball with tequila and cinnamon. She'd started ordering it on Thanksgiving Day when she'd been working. She giggled to herself after she had the second one and realized that she probably had too much already, though she wanted another, because the searing pain in her butt was slowly numbing, but not entirely so. Her phone interrupted her thoughts. Rivka called and told her she'd be late. Just report the extra hours to Hendrik. Human Resources should take care of it. You've already done 16 hours of work. Hurry up, I'm waiting, Althea told her. Knowing her friend, she knew Rivka would work the extra hours without complaining. They worked in different departments, she in family medicine and Rivka in surgery. Althea herself had reported being overworked to Hendrik before, and he made sure it didn't happen often. After hanging up, she was thinking of ordering another drink when she heard the guy beside her speak to her. His voice rang deep and strong. It made every strand of hair on her skin stand up. Hi. I couldn't help but overhear. I'm guessing you work for the hospital? Which department do you work in? Me? I'm in housekeeping, she said, trying to keep her composure, although her mind ran riot over this devastatingly handsome man. He laughed, showing his even white teeth, his head full of honey-colored hair thrown back. The din of the bar and the soft country music didn't drown out his laughter. I'm serious. Maybe I could get your number. Take you out to dinner sometime? She gave him more than a cursory glance. He was laughing at her. The painful memory of being the joke of last year infuriated her. Even now it made her wince as people congratulated her on her wedding date, and she had to tell them it had been canceled. What was worse was explaining why. Sure, people sympathized, but she heard the snickering and the rumors. Later, it wasn't just a sad story. Once she waved it off, people used it as a folktale. Don't jinx it, or you might end up like Althea. They amused themselves at her expense. She straightened herself, flicked some notes onto the bar,